is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2.
Yeah!
Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Literary characters. You're so subtractive. A hostile takeover. The short form. Movie adjectives. And official state things. Player 1, start us. In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge. Player 1? Good. Player 1, back to you. In A Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Select again. Here's Sarah with the clue.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
It's Player 1. Right you are. Player 1. The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. Player 1? Right. Player 1. Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov play. Player 1? Right you are. Please pick again, Player 1. It's 237 minus 113. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yeah! Right. Player 2. 117 minus 47 minus 10 equals this. It's Player 1. Good for you. Player 1. 99 minus 55 minus 33 minus 11 equals this. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. We return to you. 1127 minus 121 minus 116 equals this. It's Player 2. Yeah! Correct. Okay, let's get back. From the Latin for diminish, it's the term for a number from which another number is subtracted. Player 1? Good. Player 1, you're in command of the board. Enjoy the Sleep in Heaven Youth Hostel or the Nyhavn Boat Hostel in this capital of Denmark. Player 3? Correct. A lot of clues. I'm sure the Red Bus Hostel is fine, but the Mellow Mood Central Hostel caught my eye in this capital of Hungary. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yep. Player 2. Do the Funky Chicken Hostel or the Butterfly Villa Hostel in this Romanian capital. It's player 2. Good. Please pick again. It's off to the Hans Brinker Budget Hotel or Dirty Nellie's Inn. Sounds inviting. In this major European city. Yes, player 3. That is correct. Player 3. Surf the Internet Hostel or the Marriott Hostel. Note the lack of an extra R and T in Marriott. In this Bulgarian capital. Okay, player 1. Right. Player 1, you start. Frag, meaning to kill a fellow soldier, started as a short form of this term for a type of grenade. It's player 1. Yes. Player 1, if your internist gives you a script, it's short for this. Player 2. That's it. A lot of clues. A buck, as in dollar, is short for this item once used in trade and barter. It's player 2. You got it. Player 2, you pick again, please. A cab you drink is short for this word. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. Okay, let's get back into... Answer. It's the Daily Double. You are in the lead right now. So, what's your wager? Here is your clue. A cab you ride in is short for this word. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. Select again. 1989, The Blank Baker Boys. Yes, player 2. Hey, you're right. All right, let's get 2011, The Blank Lady. Okay, player 3. Yes. Player 3, 2000, The Blank Storm. Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you. You get to pick again. 1969, The Blank Bunch. Okay, player 2. Good. All right, let's get 2005, The Blank Gardener. Player 3. Yep. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3. It reigns as West Virginia's official state butterfly. Let's hear it, player 3. That's correct. Player 3. When Virginia got a state one of these animals, the governor's office released a poem that mentioned Adam West. Okay, player 2. That is correct. Okay, let's get back. Sounds scary, but Colorado's official state fish is the greenback cutthroat type of this. It's player 2. Good. You get to pick again. The syringa, also known as the mock orange, is Idaho's official state this. Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you. And the last clue for $1,000. Appropriately, the official state cantata of Connecticut has this spicy name. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Player 3 is going first in the Double Jeopardy round, which starts after this. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Entertainment history. Adventures in the air. What the H? Note the quotation marks. Animal names. From page to screen. And U.S. bodies of water. Player 3, you start us off. Born William Claude Dukenfield, he took this last name as his stage name. Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. All right, let's get dance style of Brothers and Kennedy Center honorees Fayard and Harold Nicholas. Player 2. Hey, you're right. A lot of clues. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are currently in second place. How much? And the clue. In vaudeville, Jerry, Helen, Josephine, and George M. were the 4 these. Hey, you're right. Rochester. Did you know that in 1953, Harry Shearer played this comic as a boy on his self-titled TV program? Yes, player 1? Yes. Okay, let's get back in. Kathy Lewis was this title character paired with Fibber McGee on a 50s TV show based on a hit radio show. Let's hear it, player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1, you pick again, please. Hitting a speed of about 800 miles per hour, Chuck Yeager broke this barrier in October of 1947. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. You again, player 1. In 1907, Paul Cornu became the first man to fly freely in one of these horizontally rotored aircraft. It's player 3. Good for you. Player 3. August 1983 saw the first night launch of this reusable U.S. orbital vehicle. Let's hear it, player 3. Hey, you're right. Select again. Taking 16 hours in 1919, British aviators Alcock and Brown became the first to cross this large body of water non-stop. Player 1? Correct. Where do we begin, player 1? In 1909, Louis Blériot became the first person to fly in a plane over this, between Great Britain and France. It's player 3. That's correct. Player 3, start us. On January 10th, 2010, this island republic was struck by a devastating earthquake. It's player 2. Correct. Player 2. It's the HT in HTTP and HTML. Player 1? Yeah, good. All right, let's get back into the Olympic event won twice by Jackie Joyner-Kersee. Okay, player 1? Good. Please pick again, player 1. In the 18th century BC, he wrote down his famous list of do's and don'ts. It's player 2. That's right, way to go. Player 2. Used in marching bands, it's a large bass tuba that encircles the player's body. It's player 3. That is correct. Player 3, you're in command of the board as we continue right now. You'll get an A for effort for knowing the name of this mammal comes from Afrikaans for earth pig. Okay, player 1. Yes. Player 1, make a selection, please. Its name comes from Greek words meaning nose-horned. Let's hear it, player 2. Yeah! You got it. All right, let's get back. Let's take it over to Sarah.
This large, partly white seabird derives its name in part from the Latin word for white.
Okay, player 2. Yes. Select again. The name of this red-haired denizen of Borneo's rainforests is Malay for forest man. Okay, player 1. Yes. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. Player 1, the clue. Noted for its strength, this breed of horse was named for a school teacher. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Player 1, back to you. 69 years apart, Lillian Gish and Demi Moore got an A for effort for starring in films based on this classic novel. Player 2. Yes. Okay, let's get back. The film A&P is based on a story by this Rabbit Run author. Yes, player 3. Good. Okay, let's get back. Oh, Rochester. William Hurt was in the 1996 version of this oft-filmed Bronte classic. Okay, player 3. That is correct. Select again. Marilyn Monroe longed to play Grushenka in the 1958 film of this Dostoevsky saga, but Maria Schell got the part. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Player 2, make a selection, please. Fitzgerald didn't finish this novel, so screenwriter Harold Pinter had to come up with an ending for the 1976 film. Okay, player 2. Good. Yeah! Player 2, pick again. Admiralty Inlet and the Hood Canal are the two main branches of this irregular inlet in the northwest corner of Washington State. Okay, player 2. Yeah! You got it. You again, player 2. Although only about 1.5 square miles in area, Lake Conneaut, south of Erie, is this state's largest natural lake. Let's hear it, player 3. Correct. Player 3. The Gila River joins this river near Yuma, Arizona. Player 3. Yes. Select again. One of the world's longest multiple arch dams helped form this state's Grand Lake of the Cherokees. Let's hear it, player 2. Right. And now the $2,000 clue. This river that connects Lake St. Clair and Lake Erie provides part of the border between Michigan and Ontario. Yes, player 3? Good. You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. Everything depends on Final Jeopardy, of course, so let's take a look at the category, shall we? 19th century names. So, what's your wager? Now it's time for the Final Jeopardy clue, and here it is. He got the name by which he's best known because Mexican victims of his attacks would cry out in terror to St. Jerome. Did you come up with the correct response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Did you come up with the correct response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? This makes you our new champion, player 1, so congratulations. So long, everybody.